Hello everyone! Today I'm doing an anti-holiday look. How creative am I? So I'm starting it off with Aquaphor on my lips and the Mario Badescu spray on my face. And a little bit of this Morning Dew from Laya, which unfortunately is no longer in business, so I can't recommend this to you. But I'm basically using it as an oil just to make my face a little bit more dewy. And I'm going to use a milk blurring stick. If you watch some of my other tutorials, you know that I really like this. It works for my skin. It really blurs out my pores and also mattifies my face throughout the day. So I'm being sneaky. I've gone to Sephora and gotten several samples of different foundations. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in medium honey. And I gotta say, I really like the finish of it, but it did break me out because later after I filmed this, I took some pictures, went out to run some errands, and by the time I came back home, I had broken out and I didn't have any pimples before then. I used it the next day and again I broke out, and then I stopped using it and my pimples went away. So I can't say for sure whether or not it was the foundation, but I'm definitely probably not going to use it again just because I don't want to break out. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous, and I'm only using a tiny bit under my eyes, just like a swipe, and some on the center of my forehead and down my nose. I no longer do the upside down triangle because I realize how ridiculous it is to put that much amount of makeup on your face if you don't actually need to cover up huge dark circles or bags. It's just so unnecessary to use that much product. First off, it's a waste, and secondly, you're just piling on too much product to skin that doesn't need to be covered as much. So you're better off using as little product as possible. So foundation and concealer, just use whatever you actually need. I am contouring my lips with this Colourpop Contour stick, which is no longer on their website, but you can use anything, of course. And I'm basically using it as a liner and overlining the bottom of my lip, as you can see here, and then just the two top peaks of my lips, so just the top part. And I'm also going to contour with this a little bit, and I'm working it into my hairline because it really annoys me when I see other people on YouTube who contour their forehead, but they don't work the contour into the hairline, which is the entire point of contouring your forehead, because you want to make your forehead look a little bit smaller and shorter, so you want to work that into the hairline. I see a lot of other people just blending it onto their forehead and not into the hairline, and you can see the white hairline, and it just looks terrible in my opinion. But I'm just going to blend that in with this Coastal Scents brush. It's a synthetic brush. Now I'm going to lightly set my under eyes just a tad. I'm taking this little brush from e.l.f. and I'm basically rolling it in the powder and tapping it off, and then just using whatever excess there is. I hate baking. I think it's so unflattering on me personally. I guess I have the skin type that doesn't do well with powders and a lot of foundation and a lot of products, so I've basically been trying not to use as much product as I used to. I'm gonna go in and contour or warm up my face just a little bit more with this big Morphe brush and my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go, I think is what it's called. I'm just using that warmer color, and I'm going to bronze my face and make me look like I've had some sun, although I have not seen the sun in the past 3 months here in New York because it's cold and nobody ever sits out in the sun when it's cold. I'm really enjoying the music that I'm listening to. I think I was listening to Selena, I'm not sure. I'm going in with this Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is my favorite. It is in the color dark brown. And again, same thing with my eyebrows. I try to go for a more natural look, not like super sharp lines. So I line the bottom, I line the top of the brow just to shape it out. And then I go in with a brush, the pencil, and I lightly fill it in and then I brush it out. And that's pretty much all I do to my brows. I've found that for me it's the most flattering to my face. I don't want like super thick dark brows on my face. It just doesn't look natural on me, so that's how I like to do it now. And I'm just going to clean up the brows a little bit with the same Becca Aqua Luminous concealer. And for the eyes, I'm going to be using the Colourpop pressed shadow. I will list it right next to me, the color and all that, because I don't know off the top of my head. But these shadows are so pigmented, so opaque, and so affordable. Incredibly affordable. I think they're comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills pressed shadows or the Makeup Geek ones. They're just so good, and I love the color because it goes well with my eye color. And yes, it is green, so it is a holiday color. But I'm not using red lipstick, I'm not doing a wing liner, which I think is more of the typical holiday look. I'm also going to go in with the same, well not the same, a Colourpop shadow, and it's one of like their pressed pigments. And I'm basically just going to put that all over the lid. Then I'm going to go back in with the matte shadow and finish blending up towards my brow. Now with this look, the key is to just continue blending, building and blending and packing color on and blending some more. And if you don't feel like taking the time to do this, then skip the eye, because if you don't blend, it's not going to look good. And I am using the straight edge so that I don't have to clean up with concealer or use a makeup brush or anything. And I'm going with a smaller tapered blending brush and just blending some more into my crease so that I can then blend that out with a clean brush and work it up towards my brow. Now this is a very dramatic look. I would love to wear this to like a holiday party or a holiday dinner or something like that. You know, it's not the typical holiday glam look you usually see. I'm also lining my lower lash line with this tiny dome brush, pencil brush. Or the pencil that I'm using is the Lily and Lolo liner, and I'm gonna work that in the tight line and the lower lash line, and then I'm going to smoke it out with some more of the same green shadow. I'm using that same green color to go underneath the lower lash just to add some sparkle. And I'm also using the Cristina WSP Lashes. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes first, apply some mascara, my Lily and Lolo mascara, which is drying up, so I'm going to have to throw it away soon. And I'm just going to apply those falsies with my Duo glue, which I love. It's an amazing glue. It stays on forever and ever. And I'm really excited because I learned how to put my eyelashes on without tweezers, and I'm really liking the fact that I don't need to find tweezers every time I want to put lashes on. For blush, I'm using this new Evolution pressed blush, and it's in the color pink. I might be wrong about that, but you will see it here on the screen. and I'm blending that in just on the apples of my cheeks and towards the back of my cheek where the contour is, but I'm not putting on too much blush. I'm also going to highlight because since it is the holidays, I want to look glowy and in the spirit and, you know, like a star. I'm also going to do my collarbones and of course my shoulders because I'm wearing this beautiful off the shoulder sweater crop top, which I love. It's from Fashion Nova. They have been sending me all these clothes to shoot and put on my Instagram, so I really appreciate them for that. For lips, I'm using the Colourpop lip, what is it, Satin Lip. I think I'm using the wrong color. You can tell I look confused. But I was going for a nude lip, but I ended up with this rosy one, which I actually ended up liking better. So basically I put it on my lips and then I just press my lips, spreading the lip product until I reach the edges where I've already contoured, because I don't want to pass the contour line because obviously then it's just going to look incredibly ridiculous. So I just press my lips, and finally I'm just going to blend basically everything so that I don't have any harsh lines. And this is pretty much it. I'm just gonna fix my bangs, which I cut myself. I think it's so nice to have like a big bun up and like bangs like this. It's so stunning. And can you imagine showing up to a holiday party, like your company holiday party or a friend's get together or your family's holiday party, and you look this glam? Everyone is gonna be like, girl, you look good. So that is it for this look. I really appreciate you guys all watching. I want to wish you a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will be uploading before then, hopefully. I'm really busy with work, but I am glowing myself up a little bit more, and that is it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as it really helps my channel, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon.